What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Wargame Red Dragon. Today I'm bringing you a 2v2 on the map of Nuclear Winter is coming. Sorry, wrong map. Straight to the point. So 2v2 using my Chinese, I don't even know the name of the deck. I can't remember its code name now. It's like HI-A or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into the battle here. Clicking the button now. Alright, so as usual, let's go ahead and switch the view back to myself. And it's going to be me, Hotel Soap, and Amon versus Bill Clinton and Billy Ray Cyrus. You can't ask for a better combination than that. So let's take a look at the map here. The naval aspect of this battle has been switched off, so a good half of the battlefield has been rendered useless. As you can see, there is a hell of a lot of jungle terrain. But if you, the sides of the bar where it says Hotel Soap and then rewind and fast forward, picture that as like the borders to the map. That's pretty much the border of the map here. The whole other side of this map isn't accessible in this 2v2 small game. So anyways, my idea is to go up straight through the middle, capture Foxtrot as you can see, and try and hold off as long as I can. Foxtrot through Echo. This whole valley down through here I call the Valley of Death, because pretty much it's a valley of death. The enemy's coming from that direction, funneling down through. You have plenty of cover through this mountaintop, and you can have a fortified position here in that town. On this side over here, you have fortified positions across this river, and really that's about it. The key to getting across the river here is to capture this little nub right here and hold it. That way you can push down this valley right here. On this side, sort of the same thing. If you can get in over here and capture that town, you pretty much have a strong foothold on the enemy side of the map. The problem is you can have a command stationed on either side of the river and have control over the whole zone. So there is that. Amon electing to go right here, capture a hotel. I'm going to be pushing up here to Alpha to capture that quickly, to gain those 2 extra points per tick, and to get up here in the Foxtrot as fast as I can to get those extra points, those 3 points. Back here you can see I have no helicopters, I have no fast-moving infantry really of any type. All of mine is in armored cars. So we have some shoulder-fired missiles and a command going up here with looks like some helicopter-based recon. And then up here we have some more MI1 helicopter recon and basic riflemen, and that's it. Looks like just basic riflemen moving up to Foxtrot, or sorry, to Fedor, and then I guess I'll be capturing that with my command at a later point in time. HQ 61s, as you can see, using them as well for this battle. Nice little traffic jam there. Using them again for this battle. I have yet to phase them out of my force. Let's see there. Recon chopper taking off over towards Foxtrot, or Fedor, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, Chinese forces now moving out. Got more choppers from my ally Amon, using a helicopter-based force. It looks like sending them up to get an early grab at Elena. Looks like the enemy using the same tactic. Bill Clinton using a helicopter rush up here to gain a foothold as well. Smart tactic. Again, ideally that would have been what I would have liked to do here, but since I did not have any helicopter-based infantry in my force, it's kind of hard to do that. Got to rush them up in transports as fast as I can. MI1 moving up to get eyes on some stuff over there, and as I stated before, recon is a very hard thing to pull off in this game. Keeping line of sight on things is extremely difficult, a lot more difficult in Wargame Airland Battle. So, HQ 61's moving into this dense wooded area here. Not too sure that was an ideal position for me to place them. They don't have a clear line of sight on much of anything. But again, you know, in the heat of battle, we got my J7s coming in, dropping bombs. One of them got shot down there. It's unfortunate. No idea where he landed. There he went. There he landed there. Tried to drop some bombs on this this town here. I must have had an inkling that the enemy was planning something. Moving my Hanishi and their transports up into the woods. These transports are only about 10 points each, so I'm not too worried about losing them. Just an armored car, an armored truck, what have you, with a PKM or PKT machine gun up on top, and infantry somewhere in the jungle here. Here they are, working their way around the water's edge here. Again, not a super smart idea, but dumb recon. I got my 40 riflemen now moving up and getting eyes on these ASLAV PCs. What are these things? So, wicked looking transport. Australian. Cook the man-son eggs. Okay. Somebody's gonna have to explain to me what the hell that means down in the comments or something. Over here at Sheraton, the helicopter rush continuing, pushing into my allies' territory. He does not have a whole lot here. Using a Russian deck, it looks like Motostreliki up here now, moving their way through the woods with their MT transports. Not sure exactly what their battle plan is, besides making a whole lot of noise. Helicopter bombarding my riflemen over here, it looks like. Lord. Some kind of scout chopper or something up there. Unloading on my riflemen. Yep, Cobra. Only 5 of them surviving that rocket barrage. That was pretty damn brutal. Need to get a command up here. I split up my HQ-61s now. I need to get a command up here to capture Fedor, but with 110 points for a command, they are pretty pricey. So that's the other thing about Wargame Red Dragon I've noticed is actually being able to afford stuff is pretty challenging. You really have to be careful what you pick and what you choose to call out, because you choose the wrong thing, and that's pretty much the difference between life and death. My ally having his KA-50 Akula over here. This is an absolutely amazing helicopter. 12 SALH, I'm not sure what the hell that stands for, but 12 missiles, 4 infrared Iglas. I'm pretty sure it has air-to-ground and air-to-air capability. Amazing helicopter. It's going to come in handy here in this battle here on our eastern front. It's Prague Chinooks engaging BRDM there in the woods, and where there's Chinooks, that means there's special forces, especially with the minigun variant. So we're going to have keep our eyes open for Royal Marines or Delta Force, something like that's going to be creeping through the woods. And it appears that our enemies not choosing to fight us out in the open, but to choose to engage us in the woods here. Starships, tanks now moving up through the woods, not engaging us out in the open. Smart tactic, I assume. Anishi now engaging a transport here in the woods. So at this point, it's a very close battle. Looks like we got something else now. LAVs. Or not LAVs, LCACs or whatever they are, the amphibious marine transport. So we have U.S. Marines in the woods. That's probably them we caught a glimpse of there just now, annihilating my transports. Those things are armed with 50 caliber machine guns and Mark 19 grenade launchers, so they can effectively chew up any light armor target. As you can see, my HQ-61 getting decimated by those transports. Bringing up some Hanishi now to try and counterbalance whatever is in the woods right now. At this point in the game, I was unsure as to exactly what was there, so I needed some form of buffer. I'm running the risk now of my troops getting dangerously cut off here in the middle. My quick approach out of my reinforcement port here, point here in Gregory, is just to come up this main road here and follow it all the way up and straight into Fedor. However, with infantry and LCACs, or whatever the hell they're called. Those things, LCAC is the hovercraft, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sure what they're called, but anyways, they're up in there. It's going to be a very dangerous approach. I could take the long way around the mountain here and bring them through Anna, but, you know, time is of the essence here. ATGM coming in from somewhere. What the hell is, oh, the Akula now coming out, helping me out on the front line here. Still have a good bit of Hanishi left here. 50, 79 Hanishi left. They have an HQ 61, and they have a couple transports to give them some light armored support. So KA 50 annihilating whatever the hell those were. Gone now. Starships still in the jungle. Sheraton does not have a command in it. This is not looking good for our eastern flank right now. He has a scattering of units. Strela, nothing really there to protect him. So Motor Strela keep digging in this town up here. Sheraton's very lightly defended at this point. Have a very bad. He's got a command coming, I see here in his BTR. But we need to start looking at this town down here. Looking about stationing someone here to plug the gap, because as we saw, there was a Chinook over here in this area. So definitely gonna have to keep an eye on this town right here. That's pretty much the back door into Gregory. Front line now being engaged. We got Bradley's moving in. Hanishi getting ready to open up on these guys. Oh, taking a quick detour. My opponent there, that must have been Billy Ray Cyrus probably. No, that's Clinton still. Taking a detour through the woods, through the jungle. Gonna approach me through some cover. Not a bad idea. What was that? Oh, bombs coming in now. Just missing. Did it stun him? Nope. Oh, got killed. 15 points. Killed something. RPGs now opening up on the Bradleys. These 9 Hanishi in this building. All that's standing in the way of probably 20 U.S. Marines storming through my front lines, pulling them back to this building back here. The Akula now moving up to engage, taking out a Bradley, pulling the Hanishi back, trying to draw them in. So these 40 other guys over here will be able to get them in a crossfire. No need for that. KA-50 taking him out with those 12, count them, 12 surface-to-ground missiles. Absolutely devastating. Taking out both those Bradleys, and then the Hanishi now getting some fire in there, suppressing them. I'm not sure if he killed that unit or not. Nope. Rifleman. Okay. Hanishi's now opening up on all those poor riflemen. Shredding those guys. Hanishi armed with Type 67 light machine guns, TQBZ 56 AK-47 variants, and Type 69 RPGs. So they're capable of holding their own in a fight. Oh no, but napalm. Counter to my defense now, hitting that big unit of 40 Hanishi. That is not good. Splitting them up, scattering them. Looks like almost all of them managed to get it out of there. 10, 29, 39. So 39 out of 40 survived that napalm strike. That's excellent. Considering it landed right on top of them, that's excellent. I need to get recon up here as well. I don't have any recon. I'm not sure what I'm building points for. It might be aircraft. I'm not sure. 55 points up on the board for me. I killed something over here. WZ-551s. But again, just getting pummeled. Absolutely pummeled by those transports that was up in the woods there. Nothing I can do. Got an OH coming out now. Anti-helicopter, helicopter, running into my ZSLs. These guys opening up on that OH with their light machine guns, making him very worried, shaving off 75% of his health there. So good shots. I have a amphibious command now moving its way across the river. This is really cool. It's just it's a freaking truck. that's also a boat. Comes with its own life preserver. Check that out. But yeah, moving my amphibious command now across the river, trying to get a command in there as fast as I can. He just drives right up on shore. Isn't that cool? Taking cover now in the woods. Oh, we got bombs coming in. They must have caught eyes on it. Jeez, that seems like overkill. I would have destroyed that command. I got a Lynx tow helicopter now coming in now. Sea Harrier. Dropping bombs probably. No? Lynx now engaging, trying to engage that that whatever LVTs. Okay, that's what they are. Got an LVT now moving across here. That thing's seen better days. What the hell? Looks like the Lynx got my damn command, and Amon surrendering. What? This seems to be a pattern in all my freaking games. Amon surrendering now the east flank. I tried to back him up with some motor Strelicky. The east flank has now fallen. Luckily for me though, his KA-50 helicopter is now under my control. Brought up some BRDMs. Excuse me. These are wheel-based ATGM firing. Where the hell are they? Wheel-based ATGM firing units. They are so heavily camouflaged you can't even pick them out. There's another one right there. But anyways, I got them hidden in this hedgerow, in this little tree line right here, just to have a good line of sight on anything coming down that road over there or that road over there. I would say great line of sight, but they really don't have that great line of sight at all, as you can see from that up-close shot. There's so many. Well, let's just look at it again. It's just nothing really going on right now. Straight off over here, you got all these trees and shrubs and bushes and stuff in the way, so all kinds of things to break line of sight over that way. And this way, again, trees and shrubs. Got some defilades, some hills, a bridge. So much stuff to break line of sight over there. We got some action up here, though. This transport's now moving up, the Australians. Advancing on my lines. Through the jungle. Lost line of sight on him. There's that KA-50 back there. Engaging my transports. Oh no, something else is getting open. Something coming down the main MSR here. U.S. Marines and their LVTs coming down the main road there. KA-50 proving its worth and engaging them. Aslavs rolling over my my transports there. Now here's a KA-50 now opening up on them. Devastating fire. Oh, what a miss. Absolutely devastating fire coming in on those transports. The Hanishi now over here on my westernmost side of my my front line, engaging the Marines. Barely any of them survived that the destruction of their transports. Got some artillery now coming in from my freaking PZL 70s. Artillery landing amongst the Marines, but again hitting my wall of Hanishi here. Just waiting for him. Oh, nice 100-point kill. What in the world was that? Something important was in that. These are my fun little cute artillery pieces, as I mentioned in my previous video. Just two short, stubby little guns. Saving the day. Oops. KA-50 now pulling back the base to rearm and reload. Dropping some napalm, losing my plane in the process. Not a big loss. Bringing in some Hanishi down here to try and plug the gap in this town. And lo and behold, U.S. Marines are already holding it. Not good. Nothing I can really do at this point except just keep rushing them forward. I mean, to retreat, you're just going to get cut down as you retreat, so you might as well just keep moving forward and just kill as many of them as you can. It's a damn shame. The back door to Gregory's was wide open. I've spent so much time and points trying to reinforce Fedor and establish a defensive front. As you can see, I have some PGZs, my 57mm anti-aircraft guns. I have some of those. Artillery. I've built a nice network of. I have some Strela back here that that Amon has left me. J5 now dropping napalm on those Marines' positions, hopefully killing them all. But you know, can only wait and see. I have no recon down this way. I have no way of knowing what is in that town or what's in the woods. It's very tricky to try and assault that. 10-point kill over here. Something getting lit up. Transports or something moving through the jungle. I brought up some Z5s, just attack helicopters. These are just here for support. Rocket barrages, trying to do anything I can to take out these infantrymen as they rush my positions. Got something over here. Hemmets. Oh, nice. A Hemmet is a heavy supply truck carrying almost double what a regular supply truck holds, and more infantry kills now. Z5's earning their points. I believe they're only 40 points a helicopter, and they come with 160 80mm rockets. So definitely well worth their points. Got some action. F11s or F111s coming in now. Getting stunned by the PGZ-80 on the way in, and the Strela taking it out. My AA tactic that I tried to freaking pull off in my previous video coming into its own, and again the PGZ-80s doing their job, hitting the aircraft on their way in, stunning them, knocking out their countermeasures, and then the surface-to-air missiles from the Strela battery back here, finishing them off. It's far superior than my my anti-air batteries. With my measly 2 rockets, these guys hold a whopping 12 missiles. Not as long range as the missiles that I currently have, but nevertheless, good Russian-Soviet AA fire there. Moving my artillery over here closer to my FOB, trying to keep them on the move. Score right now 1910 to 1340. I have a hell of a gap to close. I'm not sure if you caught the points when my teammate my teammate quit the game, but at that point in time I believe I only had around 300 points on the board. So clearly trying to pull my weight here, trying to salvage what I can. This has now just become a purely defensive fight, waiting to see where the enemy's going to hit me, and just praying I can inflict as much damage on him as I can as I go down fighting. Moving some Hanishi over here to reinforce the motor Strelicky, coming under attack by the AH-1J Cobra scout helicopter. That thing's got frag launchers and rocket pods on it, and I could have sworn yeah, something is either spooked my command or something has tried to countercap me over here in Gregory. I have no idea what that is. Something has entered Gregory, a command obviously has entered Gregory and has countercapped me, cutting off my air sector and cutting off my land sector. Not good at all. Let's put it that way. I now have no way at all to reinforce myself. Sheridan has been lost, and now Gregory. The enemy with a 660 point. Here we go. TACCOM. Goodbye. That's now mine. Hanishi now arriving to engage these Marines, 40 of them. Trying to push into this town and deal as much damage as I can. How many Marines are left there? 15 Marines. Oh, Jesus Christ. Doesn't really matter now, does it? A whole blanket of napalm. And my artillery now landing on the Marines' positions, trying to soften them up from that assault, but oh my God, more napalm. I'm burning out the Marines now. This artillery's landing. It's just Jesus Christ. How many lives were lost this day? Over here in the town, Delta Force now moving in on the last of my Hanishi. Managed to take out a squadron of the Delta Force, but as well equipped as they are, there's nothing they can do against some highly trained Delta operators. M60 machine guns, MP5s, laws. They are absolutely suited for close range fighting like this, house to house, street to street. The Hanishi holding their own, managing to inflict as much casualties as they can, but yeah, they're pretty much as good as dead against that kind of infantry. I got a BRDM down here from Amman as well. It's camping out in the woods. The town's still burning. Jesus. The remainder is of the 40 Hanishi, only 4 remaining. That's just ridiculous. PGZ-80 now. I'm not sure where exactly I'm moving him. I'm bringing him back into the fold, back into my battle lines here. Up here on the front line, the same men that have been here this whole time, still holding their ground. We have a command coming in. What in the world is he thinking? quickly turning right around. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Go home, command. You're drunk. Probably tried to send him, I guess maybe into Fedor to try and capture it. I'm not sure. Quickly pulling him back out though. He must have got eyes on all the infantry that was hanging out in there. PLZ 70 still shelling this town over here. It's just now just a bombed out, burning husk of what it used to be. It's not even a town anymore. Everything's just rubble and ruin. What are they targeting? Targeting where that command went. Chaparrals. Accidentally stunning a unit of chaparrals. That's pretty cool. Chaparrals are pretty nice. They carry 24 infrared firing rockets between the two of them. They're very worried. There's a Hemet. A blown up, burnt out Hemet just chilling on the bridge there. Over here, looks like my QW1s managed to get some action, firing off some of their missiles at some planes that were coming in. Not a whole lot of action right now. Bringing in another amphibious APC or another amphibious command across the river, trying to get some command points going on up here in Fedor. I mean, the entire battle's pretty much gone by, and I still haven't managed to capture this region, despite holding it successfully against numerous attacks. It's a burnt out AA truck back there, parking up behind this building, and now Fedor is finally under my control, if not just barely. Any one heavy, all it'll take is one big heavy push to roll through here, and there'd be nothing I could do. All I have is RPGs. Marking a position there, I must have caught eyes on something in the woods. Bring in some more BRDMs. I moved back these BRDMs here so that they would be within range of the FOB. And having them up that close on the front line, I was very worried they were going to start taking hits. So I figured bring them up until I get some kind of recon going here. And all's quiet. I don't have any recon up, so I'm not really able to catch eyes on much. Except over here, what we got? Looks like I got something. Tanks. Challengers? Looks like Challengers. Getting ready to roll in. Yep. Looks like another Challenger there. Getting ready to roll into that burnt out town over there. I got some helicopters arriving. Uh-oh. KA-50. Leopards. So these are Germans. Okay. Taking out my first Leopard there. Alright. Z5's now bringing in some elite infantry. Might as well bring in some skilled, heavy-hitting infantry if I'm going to be facing Marines. Want to be able to at least put up a fight. The Akula's engaging the Leopards, and we got the OH-58s coming in now. That Akula better get out of there. Oh wait, that's right. The Akula can shoot you down. Absolutely devastating, that KA-50. Absolutely devastating. Z5s now. I brought them over as well. My rocket supporting helicopters. Recon now arriving in the form of the ZZC. It's just a armored car with a dual machine gun up top. Pretty awesome. He can also phase shift through walls. I bet you did not know that about the Chinese in the 1990s. Bringing up the recon now. He's got eyes on all these Lynxes. Bringing in a Q-50, my air-to-ground missile unit, taking out Patriot or some. I think it was a Patriot. Took out something there. Lijian taking up positions. Was that the K-50? KA-50, oh no, going down. Taken out by these Lynxes with their damn Stinger missiles. Getting too close though. There's 4 remaining Hanishi in that building, opening up on those Lynxes, forcing them back. Dropping napalm on those units I caught in the woods there. Not sure what they were. Closing the gap pretty close here. 2185 to 2345, making Bill Clinton and Billy Ray Cyrus working together down here in Sheraton, making them pay for every inch of ground. LVT's now advancing. Here's the Marines I was worried about. The Z5s have expended all their rockets, and the LVTs are still shooting at them. Not sure what else is in that jungle there. Nice fire from the BRDMs over here, taking out that LVT. These guys, sometimes they don't really want to work, but when they do work, they more than pay for their points. I believe they're like 30 points, maybe 45 points for one of those. The woods are burning. God, everything's burning everywhere. Stormers now transport, so we got more infantry now. Royal Marines. Oh dear. Royal Marines are about to run into my Legion, armed with Type 81 light machine gun, Type 64 SMGs. This is going to be brutal. J5 now coming in, dropping napalm. So just missed their positions, yeah. Just missed their positions, but maybe we'll get lucky and kill some transports. Legion now engaging the Royal Marines, taking out a unit of them already, taking out a Stormer. Excellent, excellent fire going down. 2385. I've managed to pull into the lead despite all odds. Artillery now landing somewhere in the woods. Managed to pull ahead by only 20 points, but hey, minute 42 seconds left on the clock. We got the Lynxes now moving back in. They have Hellfire rockets and Stinger rockets. The HQ-61 scoring a kill, scoring another kill. 120 points, or sorry, 220 points for those two Lynxes dropped now, bringing me up to 2640 in the lead now. 2,040 points killed by me. Excellent. Legion holding their ground against those Royal Marines. Excellent, excellent. More Hanishi arriving now. 40 more Hanishi arriving with their transports. Artillery now still falling. Splitting them up now. Sorry, I got 60 of them. 60 Hanishi arriving to put this town firmly into my control with just under a minute on the clock. This battle will count as a draw, but my God, to me, it's a freaking victory. We got something moving over here. Infantry now moving into the backfield. U.S. Marines. J5 coming in now. Where's he targeting? Oh no, taking a hit. Where did that come from? I don't know. Bringing them to 24-35, closing the gap a little bit. I'm still ahead by just over 200 points. Hanishi now moving up into the woods. We got a missile coming in. Who's that engaging? My ZSLs? AH-64 Apache. That would be a nice juicy kill there. Yeah, taking out my ZSLs. 10 seconds left on the clock. Nothing I can really do now. Moving my BRDMs back. Trying to draw that Apache in as it starts to engage my Hanishi. 1 second on the clock. That's a good game. As I said, it counts as a draw, but to me, that's a pretty good moral victory. For coming from such a deficit of points, only 300 points on the board, to come back with over 2,085 points and kills to only 1,430 in losses, I count that as a victory. Bill Clinton with 1760 in kills, 1360 in losses, and Billy Ray Cyrus with 695 in kills, 1,325 in losses. Amon, he did his best. He tried to get up there and get his guys on the ground, but he was just beaten back by superior units, and somehow I found a way to hold on throughout all the carnage, accounting for 77% of my kills. Or 77% of the kills in the team. So let's go ahead and look at the MVP of the battle. I'm pretty sure it's going to be hands down the K50. He has a whole page dedicated to himself. Let's just marvel at this for a minute. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 LVTs. Those are the transports that decimated my infantry and my heavy transports there in the middle of the map. A starship, 1, 2, 3 ASLAV transports for the Australians. We managed to take out an OH-58C That's a anti-helicopter helicopter. So it managed to take out a helicopter that was built to kill a Ka-50, 2 commands, 3 leopards, 2 more OH-58Cs, 2 more leopards, and a lynx. That is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm not sure how much the helicopter is worth, but that right there, I think it's got to be at least 140 points or 160 points. So that right there, well worth its points. MVP of the battle goes to the Ka-50 Akula. Own one today. I would like to thank you guys for taking your time to watch this video. As always, please put a like down there if you liked it. Share it with a friend who you think might enjoy this kind of material. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.